Hello friends, welcome back. We are still in Keystone Heights and we are at Cassie's resale shop. So another one, I've never been thrifting in this area. Another one we haven't been to. Elena is meeting us here and we're gonna go inside and see what we can find. Right, Dalton?
Yeah, she is not here yet.
She's not here yet. All right, let's go. All right, so looking at this store from the outside, it seems pretty small. But walking in, it is pretty organized and it is very cute in here. So we're gonna go to the back first and see what we can find. I saw this cute little, this is Gretchen. I've never heard of Gretchen. Let me know if you are familiar with that figurine. I did not look it up, and my signal did work in this store, thank goodness, because I found some good stuff. So they have some license plates, some really neat pieces here, and they do have 50% off stickers on some stuff. I'm going to assume it's their older inventory. And let's see what we can see here. This one they've got at 7. It's a vintage adult Japan. I think that one's probably worth about 20, but for me, not enough profit to deal with shipping breakables. So we will move on and see what else we see. And again, I love the setup of this store. Super easy to see everything, really nice. So if you're in the area, Keystone Heights, Cassie's Resale, I definitely recommend it. And look up here. Do you see this? This is an amazing vintage Lariat leather jacket. They've got some really great jackets. Florida Gators Nike jacket. That one, unfortunately, I think was 100. So I know I don't have room with that one. It is definitely worth it. I think it was a 2X, but there's just not enough room for profit on that one. However, the Lariat, they had it $50, and that one I think might be worth 150 to 200. So that one might have some room on it. And as always, if you see something that I did not see, definitely let me know down in the comments, because it's hard a lot of times. The camera catches a lot more than what my eyes actually process and see. And I am not very great with toys. Look at the little Miss Piggy though. She's cute. Dalton is checking out some stuff here on the shelf. He actually has found good stuff quite a few times. He has learned throughout the years and has a pretty decent eye for picking out some good stuff. So I definitely pay attention if he shows me some stuff. Let's look in here and see what we see. I think most of the things in this area are 50% off. So I feel like this is almost like the little clearance section. Look at this little kitty cat. He's 50% off of $2. He's only $1. I think we are going to get him. He is very cute. And let's see if we see anything else. This tray down here looks really interesting. I think I'm gonna move the stuff off the top of it so I can see it a little bit better, because it's hard to see the print. Look at that with the hummingbird. So here's what was going through my head. It was a really good price, but that was a very big tray that would be very difficult to ship. And so I left the tray there. That does play a part in my decision making. You really have to think, if you're reselling, about the time and effort and supplies that will go into packaging items. And there's Elena, and we have been saying her name wrong. We meaning me. I've been saying her name wrong now for a month, and she didn't correct me, but I heard her tell somebody else, and so now I know it is not Elena, it is Elena, and I am going to do my best to pronounce it right. Look at this great seashell. These boxes sell. They have it at 15 though. I think it would probably sell for about 25, but at 15, just not enough room. Look at this. They have really got some great items in here. So I was actually talking to the store owner, and she buys storage units, which is pretty interesting. She was very, very nice. And look, cute little Austria trinket box. That one didn't have a price, but all these other ones, they were only $2. So I think I'm going to get those. And we'll set them on the counter here. And she was so, so nice, this lady. I don't know. I'm assuming it's probably her store, so maybe she is Cassie. I did not ask. And look at this amazing, amazing fish. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? That is a vintage whiskey decanter. It is $30, and I think it's worth over $100. So I think that $30 is a fair price, and it's really, really mid-century modern. It almost reminds me of Blinko stuff, so we're gonna pick that one up. And I love this piece. It almost reminds me of Storytellers. And I think they had it at like either 10 or 15, but I don't think there was a ton of room on that. It's probably worth about 40, maybe a little bit more. It is not signed. You can see I still have it in my hand because I really, really like it. But I think I'm going to put it back. And look at all the brass too. Gorgeous brass giraffe there, as well as the seagulls. Those were both absolutely amazing. And I wanted to show you guys this. Look at all of her amazing gemstones. She sells gemstones too. So she's got jade and amethyst and all kinds of other stuff. So while I was up there, I asked her, could she take less for this vintage Lariat leather jacket? And she told me she would take $40. It is definitely vintage. It is in excellent condition, size large, and we are going to get it. Look at these vintage doll dresses. How amazing are these? Not sure the value on those. I don't do a ton of doll clothing. I have done some, but I don't think I know enough to pay up for it. I'm not comfortable enough, I guess I should say. Look at this little owl. Oh, but his little ears broke off. But at least they wrote as is. So that is one giveaway if you do not know that. Typically, if a price says as is on it, that means there is a flaw somewhere, whether you see it or not. Isn't this cute? They had little lights in it. It was only $4. It was a little studio pottery piece. Super cute little like night lighter, little lamp for the bedside table. Lots of figurines here. I really like this, but I do not need it. I don't think it would resell well. I liked it for me, but I put it back. And here's a vintage Oscar the Grouch puppet. I think they had them at 15. Some of them, it looks like the ones from the 60s sell for over $100. But they had put that they believe that one was from, I think, the late 70s or early 80s. And those seem to only sell around $25. So I don't think there was a ton of room on him, unfortunately. I used to love Oscar the Grouch. If you watch Sesame Street, let me know who your favorite character was. Look at this little brooch, $3. Cute little sunflower brooch. I don't know why I didn't get that, because that's a great price on that. And here's another trinket box. That one is really nice. This one has a name on it, and those actually sell for about 20 to 25. So for $2, I think that's a great pickup. Look at the owl covered in shells. I love him down there. I love, love, love brass. And LaDonna says that brass is selling well. Bayou Bell Vintiques, if you do not watch her. LaDonna knows a little bit more about the trends than me. I'm not very good at keeping up with the trends. Unfortunately, that is not my forte. And then let's see what else we see. There's so much here, and I really think she has some amazing items. I feel like I'm being hypnotized by the clock. Do you feel like that? Maybe? Look what I found. A vintage micro mosaic. It's $15, but I think this one is worth well over $100. And we are definitely getting that. So that is 3 high dollar things that we have found here in this small little store. We found the lariat leather. We found this amazing, amazing green fish. And then we also found that antique micro mosaic. So this store is definitely a win. And if you know me, I love gemstones. And there are some amazing ones. And I'm looking, she's got 2 more higher shelves. So I'm checking out the higher shelves. But how amazing are all these gemstones? She's got the necklaces to hold them. She's really got some great stuff. Look at this vase. Do you see the swirls? Really, really nice vase. Definitely some really good pieces. Let's take a look here at this fish a little bit closer. So there's that $30 price tag, and we're definitely going to get him. He is a bitters whiskey decanter. And with that, I think we are done. So not a lot there, but some good things. And I actually asked her if she could do less on the lariat leather jacket, and she did it for $40 for me, which is absolutely amazing. She has some really, really great things in there. I was talking to her a little bit. She does buying of storage units, which is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and take a look again at everything I got. All right, so this was our last store in Melrose Keystone area. This was $30, but I saw comps for this bad boy. It's actually an old whiskey decanter of like 160 plus. So I think that was a good find. I got these cute little trinket boxes for just $2, which I think is a good price on these. So I got the Austria one. This one is super cute too. The little kitty was 50% off. How cute is that? That one was only $2, so it was only $1. I paid up for this. This is an antique micro mosaic picture frame. These can sell very, very high, so I do expect to do very well with this one. So some high dollar stuff at this one. And then the lariat leather jacket I think will sell for well over $100. She had it at $50. I asked her if she could take less. She took $40, which is a nice thing about shopping little thrift stores. You can kind of negotiate. So a small haul, but I think this is actually going to be over $300 in profit. So you don't have to always find a ton of things to make money, just a few good things, and then you're good to go. So I appreciate you watching. If you're interested in any of these, shoot me an email, thenurseflipper@yahoo.com, and I will see you on the next one.